Hey all, I just got the fan in the mail today. It's the Hunter Westover heater fan. I bought this fan in particular for the heating functionality because I wanted something that offered heat without taking up any floor space. And I see it also says that it has dust armor, whatever that is. Nanotechnology blade coating repels dust buildup. I guess we'll see how that how that works out. And I see there on the box is the energy information. 5,005 cubic feet per minute of airflow, uses 66 watts excluding the lights. And let's see, airflow efficiency, 76 cubic feet per minute per watt. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder how the heater factors into that, because I don't see it mention the heater at all. But let's take a look here. I just started taking it out of the box, and I think the interesting piece here is probably the heater. Here's the fan blades, and let's take a look at the heater piece. Okay, so yeah, here's the bottom of the fan here. There you can see there's the, basically it's just a small ceramic heater, like one that you would buy to sit on your floor in the living room or something. And it's got, actually reminds me of a PC case fan from a computer right here. So it looks like, there you can see, it sucks air down in there from the computer fan blades, blows it over the ceramic heater down onto, whatever's below. And actually, this fan here, the PC fan, it's actually all metal. It's a metal fan. At least the casing is, which is nice. I mean, it feels heavy duty. I see it's got a airflow and rotation arrows, but it's basically just a small ceramic heater. And here's where your lights plug in. So, it faces down like this, and then the light apparatus screws onto the bottom here. And, interesting. We'll have to see how much heat it throws. It's got like a little connector here to connect the two pieces together. So I'm going to go ahead with the installation and see how she does. Okay, I took a little time out here just to show the unit partially installed. I've got it mounted up on the ceiling. This is a 2-wire installation only. So there's only 2 wires. Well, there's a ground wire. But I mean, my previous fan had 3 wires, so I could wire up like the fan separately from the light, but this unit does not have that. My guess is because it has a remote that lets you control those separately anyway. So I've got the thing partially wired. This here is in like a little ball hanger, which is different from my previous fan too. But it seemed to mount up okay into the bracket, got it wired up, got the cover plate on it. So I just need to finish the rest of the install. Here is the fan blades. Okay, they come in 2 different, they're reversible. So there's like a cherry finish on one side, and on the other side is this is the cherry here. The lighting isn't good in here. There's the cherry finish and the walnut finish. So you can flip them either way, and there's little grommets you have to install on the end to fit it into the bracket here for the fan, and then mounts up on the thing. So I'll finish that. They give me a little certificate here, and of course they're made in China, the wood as well. I think the whole unit's made in China. And the instructions aren't too bad, at least. They give you, I mean, they got nice pictures, and the explanations are maybe a little weak, but it's better than a lot of the manuals I've seen in the past. So, all right, I will get back to business here and see if I can't get this thing completely installed. It's got a little adapter on the bottom, like a plastic plug to plug in the rest of the unit. So I'll get that done and see where we're at. Okay, installation is almost done. I wanted to show it before I put the final covers on everything. It does come with 3 40-watt candelabra style bulbs. You know, they don't look like anything, you know, cheapo. Everything on this whole unit's made in China, just so you know. But let's see. Now I've got the remote here in hand, and let's try it. Like here, I'll turn on the light. Okay, it does put out some decent light. I notice there's a bit of a hum as it's powering up the lights. Now the hum does disappear once the lights are actually on. But if you hit the lights button a second time, see, it's like a slow off. It doesn't instantly turn the lights off, it slowly dims them until it's all the way off. But I noticed throughout the dim, there's a buzz to the bulbs. Well, I don't know if it's the bulbs or the power or what, but you know, I hit the light again, and it kind of comes from, it doesn't just instantly turn on, it like dims it up and dims it off. So, but there doesn't appear to be any built-in dimmer. It's just, actually, what if I off and then off again? Okay, there you go. So you can hit the button twice to instant off the lights. Wonder if I hit it twice on. Okay, yep, same thing. So you can double tap the light button to get more of an instant on, instant off. But if you single tap it, it dims on and off. So let's try the heater. Okay. Wow, it is somewhat loud. Now I don't have all the final fixtures on it. Maybe it's a lot of the sounds covered up once you have the globe and all of that stuff attached. But it's not exactly what I would call quiet. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, I can absolutely feel the heat. Yeah, that fan's cranking away on that heat. The heater fan does crank, but you cannot have, yeah, you can't turn the ceiling fan light on while the heater's on. Now me turn the lights off once. Wow, is that a slow dim? I swear that's slower with the heater on. Yeah, still can't turn the, man, the light on this remote is so bright, it is about blinding. If you're looking at the remote when you hit the button, it like blinds you. Now let's turn the heater off. There we go. Okay, heater's off. And let's see. Okay, with the fan controls, you have 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0 fan off. Let's try 1. Wow. Okay, that is slow. I noticed, like, before I turned the camera on, I was trying the maximum speed, and I noticed it's a lot, well, maybe not a lot. It's definitely not as powerful as my previous Hunter fan was. Let me try 2. There is a noticeable click when you change the fan speeds. Inside the fan, that is, alright. I can feel a breeze from 2. Let's try 3. Okay, there we go. It's, you know, for a small bedroom like I'm putting this in, it's adequate. I mean, I can definitely feel a downdraft from it. And I noticed on the remote you can reverse the fan too with this silver button at the bottom. Let me see if I try to do it live. Okay, looks like it's going to power itself off. Wait for the fan's blades to spin down. Oh, it looks like it's almost like got a break. Okay, yeah, there it goes. And it'll suck air up instead of pushing it down. Okay, let's shut the fan off. And, oh, something else I wanted to show. That's right, actually, let me turn the light on. And let's take a look over here at the light switch. Because the light switch cover, or not light switch, the remote holder here, right? The remote fits right in this little holder. this holder is designed to go over your light switch, like so. So basically, you take your 2 screws out of your light switch cover here, you put this over top of it and reuse the screws to hold it into place. And then you just put your remote over top of the light switch, like, whoops, like so. So basically, you know, you're not, I guess, fighting with 2 different switches. But for all practical purposes, you always want the light switch to basically stay on and control everything via the remote. So that's kind of a neat idea. I mean, they designed it to cover the switch. So I will probably mount it up in that fashion, and it shows it that way in the booklet. And it does work with either the rocker style switch or your standard throw switch. I know it's in the book here somewhere. Where was that? It might be towards the back. Let me see. Here it is. And you can see, yeah, right here in the manual. Let's see. I think you can see that. See, it works with the rocker style plate or the standard light switch. So I probably will mount that up. I think I actually like that idea. But let me get the rest of this together, and then we'll do a final look at it all assembled. So I will be back. Okay, there's the completed fan fully installed with the light covers on it. It does come with 3 40-watt candelabra bulbs. Actually, I think I mentioned that already, which I will probably wind up replacing with LEDs just to cut down on the electricity usage. And I did discover on my own, but it actually says in the manual that you can dim the lights with the remote too. You hold down the light button and it'll go through its intensities, and you can let it go at a spot you want, like right there. Only thing is listen, I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but the buzz, there's definitely a clearly buzz noise. I don't know if it's the bulbs or the light itself at this point, but so this has been basically a quick look at the fan. We'll see how it turns out.